Pre-game show.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny Smith is here. Shaquille O'Neal.
What's going on, man?
Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Along with Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And a wonderful surprise for all of you tonight. Sitting along courtside with legendary Kobe Bryant. Kobe, thanks for joining us.
No, thank you, man. Thank you for letting me be a part of the team.
You're still a fan, aren't you, even though you're retired?
100%.
With that road trip behind them, the Lakers ready to perform in front of their Los Angeles fans. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston this season. They were dominated last year. Not a good matchup for them, going 1-3 in the season series.
Yeah, and this game kicks off a 4-game season series between the two teams.
Two conference foes, guys, looking to take game one tonight. Very interesting to see who can land the first blow.
And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, we know.
Great stuff, D.A., thanks. After 20 years in the NBA, Kobe, you were able to play with so many people. Who is most like you among guys you played with, who you would have said, this guy is like-minded? Like would Derek Fisher fit that category?
Yeah, D-Fish was tough.
Yeah.
D-Fish was tough. Adam Morrison, actually, believe it or not.
No kidding.
Adam Morrison. It made
Really?
practices, it drove us because he was competitive in practice. I mean, he tried to play defense, but he couldn't move laterally.
It's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Houston with a big group substitution here. Fareed's checked in for Capella. Nene comes in for P.J. Tucker. Gordon's checked in for Gerald Green. And it's Austin Rivers in for Chris Paul. Taking a look at the Rockets. Nene is out there with Kenneth Fareed. Then it's Harden. Then there's Gordon. And it's Rivers in at the 1 spot.
Yeah, and Chandler, a difference maker defensively. The shot blocking, the controlling of the lane. He also gobbles up those rebounds. And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
That's what I call an everything but. Good execution, just didn't knock it down. But you're right, they're happy with that shot.
Look at the intensity of Nene, one of the strongest guys in the game, phenomenal at scoring the ball inside.
Stevenson with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Here's AI. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Rivers bounce pass. There's the triple. Harden, no good. And here's Chandler, who brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 1. And they say the capacity for work is one of the great indicators for an NBA prospect. That motivation. Kobe, I can't believe you had a lot of trouble being motivated, knowing the way you are, the way you're wired.
Well, you just got to find what makes you tick.
Right.
Right? And sometimes it's hard for players to look internally and figure out what that is. And so as coaches or teachers or parents, it's our responsibility to find what that is in our children or players or students and bring it out of them.
Well said. Rivers surveying the D. High arcing shot.
And how about the basketball IQ of Chandler? Just knows exactly when to sky and commit to blocking shots.
Rondo against Rivers. AI kicks to Ingram. Over Gordon. Kenneth Faried pulls it in.
That's good offense. The shot didn't go down, but they'll live with that.
Back to Rivers. Harden outside. Four on the clock. Houston needs to get a shot off. Faried. And that one hits back iron.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
A chance here to assess what parts of the floor the attempts have been coming from as we look at the shot chart for the Rockets.
And the three-point shot above the break has become a popular shot in the league, but not for them tonight. They're passing that one up and just trying to get their offense from closer to the hoop.
The first free throw is good.
And when engaged, Rondo is special. A triple-double threat who does a little bit of everything for his squad.
And the Lakers making a change here. Hart's checked in, and the Rockets making a change here as well. Shumpert's checked in. Rivers kicks to Gordon. The Rockets with another miss. Lakers leading by 4. At the elbow, it's AI. 35 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Hart, guarded by Shumpert. Hart the pass to AI. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. And the Lakers lead by 6.
If you let him get that deep, this is what you can expect.
Yeah, he's not only strong as ammonia down there, he's smart as Einstein, too. Poor effort from the defense.
Ingram against Gordon. Shoots over Ingram. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Lakers ahead. They storm through the end of the quarter on a 9-0 run. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. Well, we've got a minute now. Let's hear what it was like for AI in his first NBA game.
I look back on it, and it was just a surreal experience, getting the call up, joining the team. Everything happened so fast I didn't have time to overthink it or overanalyze it. So it was a bit of a ride, but...
And that first game must have been a whirlwind for him.
Joining the team when he did with that much on the line, that's a lot of pressure to drop anyone into. AI showed, though, he could handle it and prove to be an asset.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
For me, that defense in the first period, just tremendous shot blocking.
Yeah, it's been impressive for me too, Greg. I mean, they've snuffed out a lot of shots, and I think they've had an intimidating effect on the opponent.
Rajon Rondo is out there with Reggie Bullock. Then it's AI, and it's Chandler, and it's Hart in at the 3 slot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
I would agree. Rivers finds Fareed. Banked in off the glass.
And all Fareed needs is just a little wiggle room inside. Once he has that, he's scoring it.
Well, Kobe, you're known as one of the greatest Lakers of all time. I know you feel there are a lot of guys in that first line of the sentence, right?
No doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt. Guys that I've watched growing up. I mean, listen, I go all the way back to the days of Pollard and Mikan, and I've watched them all. Let alone the Baylors, the Chamberlains, the Jabbars, the Worthies. I mean, it's just
What names?
I mean, what franchise has those?
No one.
Right? I mean, if you look up in the rafters and you see all the jerseys that are hanging up there, they're not some of the all-time Laker greats. They're some of the all-time greats, period. Right? And so to be a part of that franchise is just mind-blowing.
Inside. And the dunk by Fareed.
Fareed known for being a great dunker. Give him any room to work with, and he's getting to that rim.
And here's AI. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Bullock kicks to AI. And again, no good by the Lakers. Rockets trail by 3. Here's Rivers. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, Fareed is a highly energetic player who takes good shots. I like to see him improve on his defense moving forward.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Lakers lead by 5. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline.
Thanks, Tyson.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. An exception. And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long.